Prepare to re-examine the very core of what you consider physical law, for the conventional understanding of gravity represents one of the greatest obstacles in the evolution of human technology and consciousness. Since the moment Isaac Newton observed the falling apple and mathematically described the attraction of masses, humanity has adopted a model of the universe based on pulling. However, even today, centuries later, modern physics cannot explain what gravity actually is. It describes it as the curvature of space-time, but offers no answer regarding the mechanism that actually drives this force. Walter Russell, in his revolutionary work, The Universal One, offers a solution that Nikola Tesla considered the only logical explanation for the mechanics of the universe. Gravity is not a force of attraction emanating from matter, but a centripetal electrical pressure acting from the depths of space toward the center of every form. To understand this radical paradigm shift, you must first discard the idea of empty space. Space is not a vacuum, it is the ether, an omnipresent high-octave substance under immense pressure. In Russell's cosmos, matter is not a primary substance, it is a wound in that field of pressure, a point where the energy of the ether has condensed through spiral motion. Gravity, therefore, is a process of contraction. Imagine invisible lines of electrical tension spiraling toward the center of every sphere. What we call gravity is actually that thrust compressing light into a sphere. Matter has no gravity of its own. It is the consequence of the gravitational pressure of its surroundings. Planets do not float in a vacuum because the sun pulls them with invisible threads, but because the centripetal pressure of compression and the centrifugal pressure of expansion are in a state of perfect balance within their orbits. One of the most crucial scientific proofs Russell presents involves the nature of heat and cold. In mainstream physics, heat is seen as something matter has. In Russell's physics, heat is a measure of resistance to compression. Gravity, as a process of compression, creates heat by forcing light waves into a smaller volume. The sun is not a hot object radiating heat into empty space. The sun is the point of highest gravitational pressure in our system, where electrical waves collide at 90-degree angles and create the intense friction we see as light. Conversely, radiation is the opposing force, the force of expansion that seeks to return matter to the state of cold, invisible ether. These two processes, generation and degeneration, constitute the rhythmic breath of the universe. If gravity were merely attraction, as orthodox science claims, the universe would be a static, collapsed point. But the universe is dynamic because every point of compression must have its point of expansion. Every inhalation of energy, gravity, must result in an exhalation, radiation. To delve deeper into the mechanics of the Universal One, we must understand the 9 octaves of matter. Russell explains that what we call elements are just different stages of the same light wave at different pressures. Gravity acts along the vertical axes of these wave fields, while radiation acts along the horizontal equators. As light compresses toward the center, the angles of its motion straighten toward a perfect 90-degree intersection. This is the point of maximum gravity and maximum solidity. Matter is simply light caught in the trap of these opposing pressures. Russell introduces the concept of the electric equator, the plane that divides expansion from contraction. On this equator, gravity and radiation cancel each other out, allowing for the formation of stable orbits. Classical physics calls this centrifugal force, but Russell proves it is actually the electrical thrust of radiation, preventing gravity from crushing the form out of existence. Russell further specifies that the universe is composed of optical lenses. Every spherical planet is a lens that focuses light toward its center. Gravity is the process of focusing, while radiation is the process of defocusing. This explains the inverse square law. Light intensifies as it approaches the focal point, the center of mass. just as a magnifying glass focuses sunbeams into a single searing point. The weight of an object is, therefore, a measure of the electrical charge at that focal point. In Russell's cosmogony, there is no empty space separating objects. Every atom is connected to every star by invisible electrical threads of pressure. We are not on Earth because it pulls us, but because our atoms are tuned to a pressure frequency that corresponds to this specific level of Earth's electric orbit. If you change the frequency of an atom, you change its position in the gravitational field. This realization leads to the forbidden technology Tesla often hinted at. Understanding gravity as a thrust rather than attraction opens the door to propulsion systems that we consider science fiction today. If gravity is electrical pressure, it can be manipulated by modifying the electrical charge around an object. By creating a local electrical imbalance, an object can move through the pressure field of space without resistance, effectively achieving anti-gravity. This is not about fighting a force, it is about sailing on the electrical currents of the ether. We do not live in a world where things fall down due to a mysterious force inside the planet. We live in a world where the pressure of the entire cosmos holds us to the ground, reminding us that we are an inseparable part of a vast, energetic whole. Mainstream science clings to the Newtonian and Einsteinian models because accepting Russell's theory would mean acknowledging that the universe is conscious, electric, and guided by an intelligent mind. Recognizing gravity as a thrust means accepting that space is not empty, but a source of infinite energy. Gravity is the hand of the universal magnetic mind, constantly shaping light into form, while radiation is the way that form returns to its source to rest. This cyclic exchange, this rhythmic balanced interchange, is the only reason planets remain in their places and galaxies do not fly apart. They are not trapped in a dark vacuum. They are supported by invisible pillars of electrical pressure that are mathematically precise and absolutely immutable. By understanding this law, we cease to be observers afraid of unknown forces and become conscious participants in the great cosmic game. Every time you step onto the ground, remember, you are not being pulled by dead mass. You are being pressed by the infinity of living light that recognizes you as its sacred focus. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. See you soon.